Watch the tournament live at octagon.tv.
Brian Lacey alongside Luke Barnett.
Intensity is the word, Brian.
Yeah.
These two haven't taken their eyes off each other. As Cigánik comes out with that mid-body kick. Light on the feet as always with that, you know, very karate-like style.
Yeah.
Interested to see how long he wants to stand.
I was watching the warm-up with Halimson. Him and his team were in the cage. They were working a lot about pushing the opponent to the cage, working to drop for a single leg, to reap the leg. So let's see if he looks for that right now. He's the one on the back foot, Luke.
Yeah, he needs to. It's very difficult sometimes with the height and the movement of Cigánik to try and get him up against the fence. He's very good at moving laterally, you know, and controlling the fight, controlling the center of the octagon cage. Spinning attack, a bit obvious there that was coming. he kind of set it up there. There's the change of level I expected. And gets him down to the ground. Halimson instantly attacking off his back though. Nice elbows. Again, obviously now the 12-6 has changed, and that really changes the dynamic from the bottom.
Yeah, Halimson, you look at his record, 6 wins, all by finish. 4 of those are submissions. He's claimed some of those from the bottom. I think he's working for that right arm right now, Luke.
Yeah, searching for that Kimura, and a very powerful individual is Halimson. So he can utilize that well, even if it's just to get a sweep. But if he gets hold of that arm, he is going to try and rip it. And Cigánik will have to respect that power.
Yeah, he will feel. Everyone's told me about how strong this guy is.
Here we see it.
And part of his camp was with Craig Jones. Craig Jones, elite grappler, came over and did some seminars, one at the Spitfire gym, and he worked specifically with Halimson as well.
Halimson looks very happy with this Kimura, doesn't want to let go. Nice cheeky knees to the midsection as well. That's just to try and get a reaction or a movement out of Cigánik to then free up the arm. He's waiting and relaxed here. Like I said, Cigánik has to respect this.
When you see from the other camera angle, you'll see Cigánik just trying to reach his hands through his own shorts, trying to grip the inside of his own thigh. There you'll see the fingers. That's just to impede that grip and being able to pull out that arm, because, like we said, if he's able to pull out, even if he doesn't get the submission, Luke, he can get the sweep and end up on top.
Yeah, he's even trying to go belly down a little bit now, creating some space, trying to make it work. Was told by the ref, needs more action, but I'm surprised because he's really searching for that. Gives up on it.
Oh.
Now on the neck is Cigánik. Makes his way to his feet well.
Oh, shoulder bump. Here we go.
Wild stuff from Halimson, and something we haven't seen before with that shoulder bump again, but from the negative position, from the defensive position up against the fence. That's going to have to make Cigánik work and make him think, and it's upsetting him right now. Nice there, holding the back of the head and pulling him into it. And again...
Oh, really? And again, with the one fight we've seen effective with that, Conor McGregor versus Cowboy Cerrone, he broke his nose.
But it was in the reverse position,
yeah.
So I've seen him many times as an offensive man up against the fence, but defensively, first time I think I've ever seen him, Brian.
And that shows a sign of the strength. Cigánik was trying to drag his man down to the mat. Oh, and another one there.
Halimson just brutal to deal with. Everything hurts. You can just see it. The way he foot stomps, shoulder barges, just everything is pain.
Halimson as well got into the sport because he had weight issues. He was very overweight back in 2013. Started wrestling, and from there just naturally moved into mixed martial arts. And he's built for it, Luke. Look at that. To go from somebody overweight to with a physique like that is, that's impressive.
Yeah, an absolute powerhouse now, trying to get the hands together behind the legs of Cigánik. If he can convert his takedown and take down Cigánik on the back.
Oh, wow.
Unexpected,
Wow.
that is a big deal. And Halimson right now gets a great pop from the crowd. Cigánik looks worried.
He's felt the strength now, Luke, and sometimes, oh, and again, another shoulder bump from there. You can see the bridge of the nose now wearing some damage. But feeling that power is sometimes a real eye-opener, right? Oh.
Yeah, he's just brutal from every single position. You see it now with the ground and pound. He shook Cigánik. And that's when you end up making a silly mistake. Another nice little elbow. Beautiful reversal there, though, from Cigánik to make himself back to his feet. I'm surprised he doesn't want distance, because everything hurts. Nice shot there on the feet, though, from Cigánik.
Now they separate. Now they've got space. Cigánik once again working the center of the cage. And now,
remember the long limbs of Halimson as well. He's got great hooks that come around the back of the guard.
oh,
Dives in, does Cigánik, but he does land. Nice left hook landed.
and that is a question with Halimson. Oh, that was just a stumble back. And off we go.
Yeah, mixed bag from the judges, and I think it was a very close round. I think Halimson probably did enough, but that jumping knee at the end seemed to do the most damage. I know he stumbled back, but it looked like it hurt. Oh, lands.
He lifted him off his feet. Cigánik shook as if, so what? But when have you seen that happen to Cigánik in the cage?
This is a really intriguing matchup now. Looks so dangerous on the feet and just looks like so powerful once he grabs hold of it, and just explosive and hard to deal with him, and painful when he gets into that close range. So Cigánik needs to be extremely careful with his hands. Like, oh, nice right hand landed there.
That's nice.
Because he likes to hold his hands low, but with the speed and power from Halimson, you just can't do that too much. And he leaves his chin exposed a little bit too much for me, Cigánik, against such an explosive fighter.
We've seen Cigánik as well. If George Staines, the first round he lost in Octagon, lost the first 2 rounds, but his cardio, his shape is, I mean, it's always, his conditioning is always exceptional.
A knee met with the right hand. Yeah, conditioning very, very good from Cigánik, and heart as well. And I feel like he grows into these fights. But he's going to have to here. Halimson's causing a lot more problems than probably most people expected. But you said the history of Halimson, the country he comes from, how he got here, what he's been through to get into this octagon cage. Smile from him.
And Halimson is the son of the Afghan ambassador based in Berlin. Also, outside the cage, works with an orphanage. Again, every aspect of his story is pretty incredible. And then when you see him in the cage, a monster look.
Raw power. And now he's backing up. Cigánik, as you said, you saw in the warm-up there, now he's putting it into action inside the cage, now grabbing a hold of his man, trying to shove to the back, going to maybe lift.
Oh, again, even the short shots echoing, and another shoulder bump.
Manages to get that underhook though, or give up that underhook. Wraps the body here. Halimson, brutal in these positions. Great head position. And Cigánik tries to off-balance him, but just off-balances himself, like trying to move a boulder. Nice, gets that underhook very, very well. And Cigánik looks calm in these positions, but just seems like he can't move the stone. Double underhooks now. Nice short left hook.
The referee was calling for a bit more action there. Now they've reversed positions. Still plenty of time in this round, Luke. 2 minutes to go.
Maybe you're going to see a leg reap here from Cigánik, trying to set it up on that right side. Nice shoulder budge again. And that's just going to throw you off, because you're never going to deal with that in training. So it's just something that most people have never felt before. And for Cigánik, trying to set up all these little takedown attempts and off balances and everything else.
Oh, he's giving up the double.
Yeah, because he's probably worrying about that shoulder barge. Digs that underhook very well, does Cigánik.
And for me, Cigánik needs to make space, get back into that open water. He was having good success on the feet, but up against the cage like this is just edging it again for Halimson.
Really nice knee. See if he breaks away and throws on that break. Nice elbows. Driving through now, gets hold of the single, switches to the double, has good control here. Great position as he moves back to the single. Switch from Cigánik, maybe an elbow, yeah.
Nice elbows. I saw a grimace on the face there from Halimson. Final minute of round number 2.
That was quite a significant moment as he attempted that takedown, and Cigánik reversed it. Spinning elbow, flash, eats it well. Needs to keep those hands high though, to Cigánik.
Halimson barely blinked as that elbow spun round and hit him clean on the beard.
Beautifully timed entry, but doesn't convert it. Absolutely perfectly timed as Halimson tried to come in over the top.
The This is another close round, Luke.
Very, very close fight.
And again, 2 judges scored the first round to Halimson, 1 to Cigánik. I think Joseph Loach has had some coffee. He really wants action tonight.
Yeah, he's definitely on top of them, up against the fence. Nice right hand there, lands for Cigánik again, going for that jump knee.
Oh, nice right. Here we go, final seconds.
Wait, big right hand, 3-piece lands. And both look very fresh.
Yeah.
To be honest, the Halimson, he looks much better than I expected look coming into a third round. Cigánik, we know, has the cardio. We've seen him push the full 15 minutes at this pace. Beautiful right hand lands.
What a right hand! How did he eat that? How did he eat that?
It looked like the eye might be closing as well from that right hand. Perfectly timed from Cigánik.
For me, Cigánik just needs to stay long, right, Luke? I know you talked about the reach of Halimson, but
he needs to be careful throwing those leg attacks, knees and kicks with his hands nowhere. Very, very low. Ducks in. He's very good at getting that full body lock and breaks away. That's better work from him, like you said, Brian, keeping that distance. He can go up against the fence, but doesn't want to hang out in that place. In that doorway, nice right hand lands again for Cigánik. Been his best shot of the night so far and the best opening of the round. But that's what he needs to watch.
Yeah, the right hand coming back.
When he closes that distance with a knee or a kick, and leaves those hands so low.
Keeps affecting that lead leg as well. A little stomp there towards the knee or a oblique kick. Oh, another nice little shovel uppercut there from the left.
Hands down and gets caught.
Oh,
nice knee to the jaw. Anyone watching this who's thinking about fighting Halimson, I don't know how you're going to knock him out because he has been hit with some incredible shots from Cigánik.
I want to know how he lost the tooth, Luke. He looks like he's made of granite.
That's straight as well.
I think he must have run into a rhino or something.
Incredible display from these two in just that second fight of the night.
Oh.
Big right hand lands again.
Here we go. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left. You'd have to say so far the more significant strikes and volume from Cigánik, but there's the answer, there's the reply.
Yeah, you
from
can say that,
Halimson.
but he just, like you said, I'd agree. Cigánik came out perfect on the chin, landed 2 or 3 fantastic shots, but Halinson's not going away, and he landed it. He's bringing the single leg here, nice and tight, double leg, chains together, gonna try and convert, gets to the back.
And this is the position they were working in the warm-up, Luke. They were working all the different transitions to try and get it to the mat. This cage wrestling.
Yeah, Cigánik needs to be very careful here. Maybe see him roll out or explode. We see there's the stats. Halimson outstriking Cigánik so
Those are
far.
all punches. Then we look at the significant strikes. And Cigánik coming through.
That's the difference with the accuracy from Cigánik. It's going to be high. Wait,
he
tries his own spinning. Elbow, gives up position though. Another jump knee.
Blood's now coming from the nose of Halimson. Nice little slip there. Blocks that kick as well, just with his forearm.
Swing and a miss from both men.
Attila Korkmaz.
I'd like to see a feint now from Cigánik. Feint the jab, throw the right, because he's slipping. He's slipping very well off that jab. There you go. Lead the combinations with the right hand. I think he's going to get a lot more success. Nice knees. Brutal on the inside.
Just under 2 minutes left in this. What an outstanding battle between these two. Truly a beautiful display of grit, determination, mixed martial arts.
Of absolute pain. Everything just looks like it hurts so much. I know it's a silly thing to say, but sitting here cage side, hearing the crack.
There's a difference sometimes, right? And everybody, I looked to my right to watch Andre and Martin, the Czech and Slovak commentary team, and they were doing exactly the same, wincing at every shot.
Beautiful attempt at a takedown from Cigánik. That's what I expected from him in the first round. More urgency to get it to the ground. But now we see it in this third, in this final minute, to try and establish and win this fight. It's all in this last minute. The most significant work gets done now. The judges see it, and you win the fight. So everyone needs to put it all on the line as we see him go for this
again. Oh, he's got it this time. Wow, snaps that.
But rolled now, a bit welded. Cigánik now trying to get to the back.
And Cigánik recognized straight away, had to roll out of that one.
That was close.
The speed at which he locked that grip in, Luke.
And I think it's again the power, the strength. He's just on display. 40 seconds remain.
Let's wait for Joseph Loach to call for more action in what has been the most action-packed round of the night so far. Oh, calls for it in the middle, toe-to-toe.
I don't know if you want to answer that call.
He does. Cigánik never backs down. The samurai spirit.
20 seconds, Brian. Woo! Big right hand lands. Spinning elbow. Oh, he gets caught.
Final 10 seconds. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's see how judges scored this fight. After 3 rounds, Nick Skunde, 29-28, Cigánik, Vojtěch Novák, 29-28, Halimson, and Jan Voborník, 29-28, for the winner by split decision, Tomáš Cigo Cigánik.
Watch the tournament live at octagon.tv.